Hi everybody, I'm Miss Zewar. I am going to read us Curious George and the Firefighters. This week in your lesson plans, we have been talking about the setting. So I want you to think about what the setting is in our story. All right, but first, who can tell me what this page is called? The front cover. Great job. What is this page called? The back cover. Great job. Ooh, what is this called? The spine. What does the spine do for the book? Good, it holds the pages together. Now, who can tell me how do I know that my title is Curious George and the Firefighters? How do I know that? It's the big words on the page. Great job. This story is by Margaret and H.A. Rays. When we say it's by someone, they are the author. Yes. If there is no illustrator, then Margaret and H.A. Rays did the writing and the illustrations. All right, let's get reading. Remember, we need to think about the setting. Who can tell me what the setting is? Yes, the setting is where and when a story takes place. Good job. All right. Curious George and the Firefighter. This is George. He was a good little monkey and always very curious. Today, George and his friends, the man with the yellow hat, joined Mr. Gray and her class on their field trip to the fire station. The fire chief was waiting for them right next to a big red fire truck. "Welcome," he said, and he led everyone upstairs to begin their tour. There was a kitchen with a big table, and there were snacks for everyone. The fire chief told them all about being a firefighter. George tried hard to pay attention, but there were so many things for a little monkey to explore, like that shiny silver pole in the corner. Where did that pole go? George was curious. Oh no. Who can tell me what is my setting of the beginning of our story? Yes, they are at a fire station. I wonder where Curious George is going to go. Let's find out. Why, it went back downstairs. There was the great big fire truck. There was a map of the city, and there was a whole wall full of coats and hats and big black boots. George had an idea. Oh no. First, he stepped into a pair of boots. Next, he picked out a helmet. And finally, George put on a jacket. He was a firefighter. Suddenly, bring! Oh no. Can you tell Mom or Dad or Grandma who or what does George put on? First, he puts on what? Good. Next, he puts on? Yes. Last, he puts on? Good. All of these are what a firefighter wears. Why do we see bring? What's happening? Let's read to find out. The firefighters all rushed in. This is not my helmet, said one. My boots are too big, said the another. Hurry, hurry, called the fire chief. A bright red light on the map of the city told him just where the fire was. There was no time to waste. One by one, the firefighters jumped into the fire truck, and so did George. Oh, George is going to get in trouble. Ooh, he's jumping in the fire truck. The fire truck with all the firefighters sped out of the firehouse, and so did George. The siren screamed and the lights flashed. The truck turned right, then it turned left. Woo, 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 went the whistle, and George held on tight. Woo, woo, woo. Where are they going? Why would a fire truck rush out of the fire station? Yes, maybe there's a fire. Let's read and find out. And just like that, the fire truck and all the firefighters pulled up to a pizza parlor on Main Street. Smoke was coming out of a window in the back, and a crowd was gathering in the street. Thank goodness you're here, cried the cook. The firefighters rushed off the truck and started unwinding their hoses. They knew just what to do. And George was ready to help. He climbed up on the hose reel. Now where are they? Where is the setting in our story? Yes, they are at a pizza parlor. Good. And just like that, the fire trucks and all the firefighters pulled up to a pizza parlor on Main Street. They are at a pizza parlor. Why did they go to the pizza parlor? Because there's a fire. Ooh, we were right. Good job. One of the firefighters saw George trying to help, and he took George by the arm and led him out of the way. A fire is no place for a monkey, he said to George. You stay here, where it's safe. George felt terrible. George sat on the bench and looked around. Next to him on the ground was a bucket full of balls. George reached in and took one out. It fit in his hand, just right, like the apple he had found for a snack. Ooh. There's George. And there he is sitting with his balls that he found. Ooh, I wonder what he's gonna do with them. A little girl was watching George. He tried to give her the ball, but she was too frightened. George took another ball and another. Look, a boy said, that monkey is juggling. The boy took a ball from the cage and tossed it to George, but it went too high. George climbed up onto the fire truck to get it. So now, what is George doing? What is George doing? Yes, George is juggling. Ooh, can you juggle? Ms. Zewar cannot juggle. Now, George had 4 balls to juggle. He threw the balls higher and higher. He juggled with his hands. He juggled with his feet. He could do all kinds of tricks. The boy threw another ball to George. George threw a ball back to the boy. The little girl reached down and picked up a ball too. Soon, all the children were throwing and catching back and forth. The fire chief came to tell everyone that the fire was out. Just then the little girl laughed and said, "Look, Mommy, a fire monkey." "Hey," called the fire chief, "what are you doing up there?" "What a wonderful idea," the little girl's mother said to the fire chief, "bringing this brave little monkey to help children when they're frightened." "Oh," the fire chief said, "well, thank you." So did George make the children happy and not scared anymore? Yes, he entertained them with juggling. Before long, the fire truck was back at the firehouse, where a familiar voice called, "George!" It was the man with the yellow hat. "This little monkey had quite an adventure," said one of the firefighters. "Is everyone all right?" asked Mrs. Gray. "Yes, it was just a small fire," said the fire chief, "and George was a big help." Now the field trip was coming to an end, but there was one more treat in store. So did George help the firemen, or were they mad that he came on the fire call with them? Yes, he helped them by juggling and entertaining the children so they weren't scared. Good. All the children got to take a ride around the neighborhood on the shiny red fire truck, and they each got their very own fire helmet, even George, and it was just the right size for a brave little monkey. The end. So, we need to think, what was our 2 places of our setting? Remember, setting is where and when a setting takes place. So, where was our setting? Was it in a house? Was it in the fire station? Was it outside? Where was the first setting? Yes, the first setting was at the fire station. Good. Where was the second setting? Yes, at the pizza parlor where the fire was. Good. Great job, friends. You did a great job today. Thank you for listening to me read. I can't wait to see you all again. I will see you next time. Bye. Goodbye.